How's it going? I'm sorry it's been 2 months. Um, I made a community post that you can check out to get the lowdown on that. And it gives a clue to this video, which you are watching on July 1st. Don't forget. Don't forget. If Die Hard is considered a Christmas movie, Return of the Living Dead is a 4th of July movie. Alright? That's been your public service announcement. Okay. This is my third time making this video. I'm so aggravated to the point that I'm messing up. Well, we're not going to do that. So, if you've been living under a rock lately, or had no internet, there's this little doll called a Labubu doll. This is a Chinese-made doll from a guy in China, or Hong Kong. That's part of China, I forgot. Based on Nordic elves, I think. But they're really creepy looking, but also adorable at the same time. I know it freaks one of my friends out, and she looks like the type of person that would love it. But I digress. These dolls are very popular. They have been sold out. And so, now let's get to the crux of the biscuit. And this goes to TikTok, which is another reason why I had to restart this video, because I went on a tirade about TikTok. I don't like TikTok. I despise it. I have great disdain for TikTok. And it's sad because I met a few cool occultists and witches there. And a lot of my occultist and witches and sorcerer friends are also on TikTok. But they are just a few drops in a vast sea of dumb fucks. In general, not just witch talk, but in general. Witch talk is part of the reason why I don't get on TikTok. The gatekeeping, the drama, the witch wars, misinformation, hexing and cursing the moon, because that was a thing a few years ago. In a now deleted video, according to the Fires of Learning video on this, which you can see in the description down below, I highly recommend you go check that video out. Go subscribe to them. They are awesome. You will learn something. The subject matter that they talk about correlates to a lot of the stuff that I do here, and the magic that I do, my spiritual beliefs and practices, and even, yes, Pazuzu. I just got done working with him about a week ago. And then it seems like after I did my working with him, this Labubu Pazuzu bullshit just sprung up. All because of one video that's deleted, but I'm sure it's been saved and archived somewhere on the internet, because that's what always happens. Talking about how possibly a parent, horrified by the Labubu dolls, put 2 plus 2 together, got 5, and said, hey, you know what? Labubu sounds like Pazuzu. Just like in that movie with the Ouija board. Get the fuck out of here. It's bad enough the movie The Exorcist demonized Pazuzu. On top of him already being a demon. Irony, but they just made it even worse. But if you do your actual historical research, you'll come to find that Pazuzu is more than just a demon. He's a healer, and he's a protector. Fires of Learning, they have all that stuff on their channel. Check it out. So, that video sparked a controversy with Labubu, and I have a feeling now that outside myself, other witches and occultists are probably going to want to get one too. But my question is, other than the dumb fuck parents who were probably there with Pokemon, Harry Potter, and all that other stuff I mentioned, my question to them, if any of you are watching, how do you get a king of the Southwest Wind demons born in the underworld from ancient Mesopotamia, now what is called the Middle East, more specifically where Iraq is, and a little bit of maybe Kuwait? How do you get a Mesopotamian demon into a Chinese doll that's based on a Nordic creature? For that example, how do you get a piece of wood with letters and numbers with him in it? Now, to be fair, I will give you credit because you probably watched the 700 Club, which I did too, but how the hell do you get a demon that predates Christianity by centuries into a doll? Or a millennia, I should say. Or two, I don't know. How do you get that into a doll based on a Nordic creature that's made in China? So you mean to tell me that he is in the factory where these things are being made in limited quantity, which is also a factor of driving up the price? You mean to tell me he's in this factory right now, standing there, putting his energy into each and every one of these dolls and toys? I think you need to disconnect from the internet, turn your Wi-Fi off, get rid of your TV, start reading books, go out, touch some grass, pet a dog, go for a walk, grab a donut. Because you're letting social media turn your brain into shit. Pazuzu is a demon. This is true. He is much more than that. He is a healer. He is a protector. And yes, he can bring death. But the difference is, he does not do it out of maliciousness. He brings pestilence and plague. His brother, which some will say cousin, but depending on the translation that you go by, I go with brother. His brother, Hamwawa, who was the guardian of the Cedar Forest, who was killed by King Gilgamesh, and then reincarnated as an abomination, follows Pazuzu where he goes. Wherever Pazuzu goes, Hamwawa goes. Wherever Hamwawa goes, Pazuzu goes. One brings death, and one eats the dead. Pazuzu protects men, and more importantly, expecting mothers, or mothers with newborn children, or with regular children, from Wamashtu and her demonic spawn, the Lulutu demons. The Jews copy and pasted and just erased the name and put Lilith. I've done channelings with him. I've done magical rituals. I've even gained Gnosis information from him just recently. And I can tell you, he's not standing in this factory in China putting his life force, his essence, into each of these toys. It's just a parent that got creeped the fuck out and they can't deal with it. So they want to create a panic. Despite the fact that it's bullshit. And a simple Google search, and you're gonna have to really dig around. Needless to say, I'm done ranting, okay? Check out the Fires of Learning in the description. And if you want to come find me, my links are in the description. If you have any questions, comments, and or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And I love you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Fuck you. I want one.